It's video something, and I've got my second song here. The second song is about, well, never mind. You'll find out after. But it's called Cancer. I was told all the answers they got old, broke my chance for my brain to grow. It was tape closed, it would explode from things I know that spread like cancer. In my mind, things were assigned a place and time, boxes and lines, color coordinated, but then it all faded. Thought I could escape it till I rise. I'm not fine, it feels like cancer, cancer. Train of thought was conducted by these people that I trusted. Now beliefs deconstructed what is true. In this mock bit, these clues I've deducted, facts and theories gave me nothing. It's all cancer, cancer. Starting over again, and again, and again, and again, and again. I long for the answers. It feels like I'm fighting with cancer. So, my explanation. The song, from my experience, is about growing up in the church, growing up hearing all these certain things that you should know. Basically, life knowledge based on God and Jesus and all that fun stuff, I guess. I don't know. That sounds really weird and abstract. But the point of this song is to say that I had all these things that I'd learned, and I had learned to follow them, and I'd learned a way of life. My thought patterns were made for me, basically. Like, whenever I'd see something good happen, or whenever I'd see something bad happen, I'd be like, oh, maybe God was thinking this, or maybe God did that. And it's just weird, I guess. I suddenly realized a lot of these things that were going on in my mind were things that I had never even taken the time to think about. Is this true? Is this real? For my whole life thought about, is God real? But all these other things in my head, I've been like, wow, I've always just thought this about God. I've always just thought this about the world, because that's what the Bible tells me, or that's what my parents tell me, or what the church tells me, or whatever. I've gone to church pretty much my whole life, and at a certain point when I realized I don't know if I believe everything that I'm hearing in church or that I'm hearing from my parents, all of a sudden everything was up for questioning. Everything. And that's kind of the whole point of saying it's like cancer. It starts out as a small little thing that's like, oh, that's bad, but it's like, it's okay. And then it just spreads and spreads and spreads and spreads and it just seems like it's never ending and there's no cure for it. That's kind of life anyways. The more you ask questions, the more questions you'll find out that you have. And that's good, and it's bad, and it sucks, and it's okay, and it's kind of just everything. It feels really hard when you start to ask questions and then you realize that your answers just give you more questions. This song, and part of it was just this whole thing of like, I feel like everyone thinks I should be over it now, you know? It was just like, I could tell sometimes it's like, well, like if you just have more faith, or if you just, like, you know, I'm sure if you just read your Bible more, then you'll be fine. Slap a band-aid on it kind of thing. And that's okay, I understand. Like, it's scary to hear these big questions that you don't know how to answer either, but that's kind of the whole point to me, was just like, I need to write this out because I just feel like everyone told me that I had all the answers and I thought I did, but then I realized I didn't. And not to say that you never find answers, but to say that you're going to keep having more questions, and that's okay. And that's just part of life. And that's where I'm at, and that's the song, and I'm done saying and. So, bye. Have a good Sunday, or whatever day you're watching this. If you're not watching it on Sunday, then, well, this is weird because you're in the future right now. Okay, bye.